Hey guys. Uh well, happy Christmas Eve. Or Merry Christmas Eve. I don't know. Anyways, hey, it's me, James. I'm back for one last thing. Um I hope you watched my last Podmas episode, but this is kind of like a extra features. Not really, uh but I'm gonna do a reading of the night before, or Twas the Night Before Christmas, Night Before Christmas, with some animation. I used the same animation last year, but this year I added another component to it. So I'm hoping everything runs well. So bear with me. Bear with me, please. I'm gonna switch over here. All right. So, as I said, this is "Twas the Night Before Christmas." This was written by Clement Clark Moore. It'll be read by me, of course. And then just to let me just make sure. Yeah, there we go. All right. Here's an introduction. So if you want to give it a read, go ahead and do that. Pause the video, and then whenever you're done reading that, you come back and continue on with me. Let me see here. Let me get everything else set up, and away we go. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breasts of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, they mount to the sky. So up to the housetops, the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with his head a jerk. And laying his finger aside his nose, He gave a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And with that, folks, here's just some credits from some of the artists: Diego Iriarte, Michael Leone, Vanessa, didn't get her last name, Lawrence Iriarte, Justin, aka Justin Mullen, aka Jam the Artist, and Jeannie. Um, Here's all with places where you can find them. So please do that. And with that, I say this is the end. I do not know why my music isn't stopping. Let me see if I hold on, pause. Oh, oh well. Anyways, hey guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got to, gather family around and listen and all that kind of good stuff. So other than that, guys, I only have really one thing to say: is Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.